So if you had one tips for a student graduating, so he or she's a senior, about to go to the world, start their career, what tip would you give them?
Ooh,
That's gonna be good right here.
have someone older, have someone younger, and have someone that is doing something completely different than you in your ear. Because we need the wisdom of our elders. We need the relevancy of those who are younger, and we always need to be challenged. We never need to be comfortable. And so always have that person who is completely opposite that would just you not think that they have something for you. That is the person that will move you to the next level. Because I've always heard and I've always felt and I've always experienced that your next self is on the other side of everything that you won't do right now. But you're afraid to do everything that you think that is not you. That is why you're not that yet. It's because you are afraid of that next. So find someone who is completely opposite of you to take you higher.
You got to keep with the young folks, man, because they just between TikTok, we all Instagram, TikTok, but just in general, like their vibe, what they got going on tech wise, it's always good to tap in.
It's frustrating though to have that, but then being the older person now, example, talking to my nephew about something, he's like, hey, that is 20 years ago. And I'm like, if you just listen, I'm giving you free game. Yeah. And in 20 years, you're going to be like, man, if I would have listened to my uncle. I'm like, nephew, just a little bit. Man, it was 20 years ago. We do it like this now. I'm like, okay, all right.
But you're a student, because I am a student of my nephew. And I thought that I was a teacher. That is the most beautiful thing that I've seen change in my dynamic with me and my nephew. I've seen that I ask him questions. He's like my research. Like I ask him what's important to him, what about things that he's seen me do. I ask his feedback about it. I utilize him for working with the youth that I work with, because I need to know what are some of the things that you all like at your age, being he's 14. I work with kids that are 14. So I need to know how to best reach out to them. So I have become his student. I actually had a 70-plus-year-old alum say that to me. She said, "You're my mentor."
Wow.
And she's like, we can have mentors at every age. And she's like, you're mentoring me, because we were talking about social media and we were talking about social presence and things like that. And so, you learn from everybody, learn from as many people as you can. I think that's the best thing about this role. Even I've been placed in a position to learn from so many people, from the students, from faculty, just everywhere I look, someone's teaching me something. And sometimes I don't know it until later that they taught me how to do that better. I learned how to do meetings better. I learned how to care about people and be more valuable. I learned a lot with this.
So we have to ask, since you are El Presidente, so us as alumni and all the alumni that, we're blessed to watch our show, like what can we do to support the Alumni Association?
So the first thing is join. So TSU alumnionline.org. Again, TSU alumnionline.org. There is a place for you, whether it be with the affinity group, which would be like your fraternities, your sororities, the young alumni, the band, engineering. Those are available. And then most cities have a chapter. So, if you want to be involved in the chapter at the chapter level, I encourage people to get involved. And it's like, why do you get involved? Because again, you're paying to be a part of the network. You're also paying to be a part of the voice, the collective voice, and to be involved, all of those things, because I think that in every city, there should be a tiger. In every city, in every chapter, there should be someone who does what someone coming to that city needs. And so I think that that's you join the database. So that's first of all. Second of all is give. You have to identify what area of the university you want to give to. And, I think that that's the mistake sometimes people make. They're like, well, I don't know where my money is going to. I don't know why. Because you can choose wherever you want your money to go to. If you don't care where your money goes to, then you can just give it to the school and they will give it to the general fund and they will be able to spend it. But if you know that you want to give it to the band or you want to give it to the football team or the basketball team, you can give it exactly to who you want to give it to. So make that decision. And I want to say, don't make excuses. You don't make excuses to why you don't do, because TSU's already blessed you. And so I think that we have to live past being extended students and live in the alumni experience. TSU has already blessed you. You don't, it's not supposed to still be blessing you. The people that you acquired, the memories that you acquired are still blessing you, but the university has new students to bless, new people to give an experience to. And so I run into so many alums who are like, oh, well, TSU's not doing this with their this and they're not doing that with their that. So I'm not giving them anything. You already owe them. I would not make it through this life without being able to pick up my phone and there be a text from a Tiger, without being able to pick up my phone and be able to call a Tiger. Like literally my whole day is my friends and Tigers that help me get through the day.
Wow.
So if I'm giving just for that, I'm going to give for that because TSU already blessed me. They gave me that. So that's what I would say is stop making excuses for why you don't give and realize that TSU is already worth your time, already worth your money, already worth your talent, because it has blessed you with a career. It's blessed you with a network. It's blessed you with memories. It's blessed you with a whole support system. It's almost like Airbnb, because to your point, it's like I really can go anywhere and sleep on a couch. And, everybody got their money up now. They got guest bedroom for you now. You ain't even have to sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
So
mattresses.
We've graduated, we've elevated. So that's what I would say. And then mentor. You must in this life, you are responsible for a college student, at least one. Like, and that's the way I think. I'm responsible, and these are some of my own principles that in life. I'm responsible for an elderly person, and I start with one. And then it may turn into multiple, but I am responsible for an elderly person. I'm responsible for an elementary school kid, someone at every stage of life. I'm responsible for pouring into them, because what I've learned about mentorship is it goes both ways. One of the most beautiful things that a student that I mentored 2 years ago, I still am in contact with them now. I don't call him mentor now. It's just a student I talk to, or an alum that I talk to. I said, if you call me, if you need me, call me. If you need anything, just call me. And he turned around to me and said, yeah, and if you need me, call me. It blew my mind, because I wasn't thinking that it was going to be two ways. I wasn't thinking that I might have to pick up the phone and be like, yo, what's going on campus? And he's my eyes and my ears. Or I'm not thinking I may be having a rough day and he's hilarious and he just may get me to start laughing about something. So it's two-way street. So mentor.
A standpoint of just being there and just helping the university. So this is my 5th year now on the College of Business Alumni Board. And like every time we have a meeting, every time we do something, I have like a sense of accomplishment. And because of your paper blessing, now I'm on the foundation board. It's just like you feel, you already feel good about your university, but you just feel just way better when you're doing stuff and you're seeing some advice or some things you're doing, helping the university. So definitely everybody that's watching, man, please support, man, with your money, but then also with your time as well.